Hello, guys, and welcome here on Talk Football FCB. On this channel, we're gonna talk about football and other related stuff from on the field and off the field. Especially, we're gonna talk about Football Club Barcelona. So, guys, in this today's video, I'm gonna talk about the destructive era at Barcelona. Yes, you all know about it. I'm talking about era at the Barcelona under the reign of Sandro Rosell and Josep Maria Bartomeu. We're gonna talk about in this video that what happened after John Laporta left Football Club Barcelona, what happened during Sandro Rosell and Josep Maria Bartomeu's presidential reign. So, guys, all of this has not started under Joseph Maria Bartomeu, but his destructive era started under Sandro Rosell. Just after when John Laporta left Football Club Barcelona, Sandro Rosell became the president of Football Club Barcelona. When Sandro Rosell became president of Football Club Barcelona, we were all ready for a new future. We were all thinking that he's gonna be a next president like John Laporta. He's gonna bring new signings and he's gonna improve La Masia furthermore. But in reality, different thing happens. Different thing happened. Guys, Sandro Rosell destroyed La Masia, the gem of Football Club Barcelona. Sandro Rosell also indulged himself in corruption cases, and most notable one was the Neymar's transfer case. Yes, by the look, it looks like that Yes, by the look, it looks like that Sandro Rosell did great at Barcelona. He did great signings. He brought Suarez, he brought Ivan Rakitic, he brought Neymar as well as, and it was great at Football Club Barcelona. But in reality, it wasn't. Sandro Rosell destroyed the Cruyff philosophy. Sandro Rosell destroyed the Cruyff's philosophy. He destroyed the La Masia. He destroyed the idea in which whenever there was need of players in our first team, players used to come up from our youth academy. He destroyed that idea. Rather than that, he adopted a new philosophy, a philosophy in which whenever there used to be a need of new players in our first team, he used to bring new players from outside of the club with huge amount of money, with crazy amount of money. And after Neymar transfer saga, at where Sandro Rosell faced the corruption charges, he resigned on 23rd of January 2014. And after some time, Joseph Maria Bartomeu became official president on 7th of January 2015. So, guys, in this video we're gonna talk about that how Josep Maria Bartomeu destroyed Football Club Barcelona. So, guys, I'm gonna divide this video into 4 points. At first point, I'm gonna talk about his crazy signings. His crazy signings. So the first signing I'm gonna talk about is Arthur. He signed Arthur for 31 million euros. Yes, for 31 million euros. He also signed Paco Alcacer from outside for 30 million euros. Yes, guys, you listened that correctly. For 30 million euros. He also signed Umtiti for 25 million euros. He also signed Nelson Semedo for 35.7 million euros. He also signed Andre Gomez for 37, yes guys, 37 million euros. He also signed Alexis Vidal for 17 million euros. He also signed Andre Gomez for 37 million euros. He also signed Dembele for 130 million euros. Yes, 130 million euros. He also signed Philippe Coutinho for 155 million euros, record breaking signing of Football Club Barcelona. Philippe Coutinho was the and is the most expensive signing of Football Club Barcelona. He also signed Anthony Griezmann for 120 million euros. So, guys, here you can see the crazy signings for which Bartomeu had paid the money. Bartomeu was blind money thrower. He was like a blind money thrower. He wasted over 1 billion. Yes, guys, you're listening, right? Joseph Maria Bartomeu wasted over 1 billion euros, over 1 billion euros, over 1 billion euros on the transfers, which resulted in nothing sort of positive. All those transfers, almost all those transfers, resulted in negative manner to Football Club Barcelona. And here, guys, I'm gonna come to my second point, which is he did not just money thrower. He wasn't just money thrower. He was also crazy wage donator. During Bartomeu's era, crazy amount of money were being given to players. During Bartomeu's era, crazy amount of money was being given to players. Bartomeu completely destroyed the wage bill of Football Club Barcelona. The Football Club Barcelona, which used to be among richest clubs before Bartomeu, but now he has destroyed the wage bill of this football club. The some examples I'm gonna give you here is like Ivan Rakitic. Ivan Rakitic used to earn 150,000 euros per week before he moved to Sevilla. I'm gonna talk about Vidal. Arturo Vidal used to earn 165,000 euro per week, even more than Rakitic. Yes, boys, 165,000 euros per week, even more than Ivan Rakitic before he moved to Inter Milan. Dembele, he used to earn 220,000 euros per week. Todibo, a so-called defender, used to earn 184,000 euros per week. So these type of crazy money was being given to players as their salaries. Most important, guys, most important case is here of Dembele. He used to earn 220,000 euros per week, but for what? Maybe you were thinking that he used to play great, he used to play beautiful football, but no, he missed more than 80 matches. Yes, he missed more than 80 matches. In his whole tenure at Football Club Barcelona, he has only played in 30 matches per season. The maximum number of matches he had played in a season is 30. The maximum number of matches he had played in a single season is just 30. Guys, just think about it. He had just played 30 matches in a season, and that's the maximum number of matches he had played. He had missed more than 80 matches, and for this kind of performance, Dembele used to earn and is still earning 220,000 euros per week. Todibo, which wasn't even used by Valverde, used to earn and is still earning 184,000 euros per week. So in this manner, Bartomeu also destroyed the wage bill of Football Club Barcelona. Now the next point which I'm gonna come to is try to tarnish image of club's legend. Yes, Bartomeu also did this. He hired a private company which was i3 Ventures, a private firm. He gave them money, and not just money, but 6 times more money than the market value. But for what? For insulting our legends. He hired that private firm to insult our legends, to insult our ex players, even to insult their families. It is noted that more than 100 social media accounts were being created on Twitter, Facebook, on Instagram, and for what? For insulting our legends on social media platforms, like insulting Puyol on Twitter, insulting Puyol on Instagram, insulting Puyol on Facebook, insulting Messi on Instagram, insulting Javi and Iniesta on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, insulting our legends, our ex players, and not just that, even insulting their families, including their families, insulting Danny Alves, insulting David Villa. These kind of legends were destroyed, and even their families were being insulted by Bartomeu. And not just this, Bartomeu also paid i3 Ventures, a private firm, more than 6 times money from the market value. So here you guys can see how much of a blind money thrower Bartomeu was. Now guys, I'm gonna come to my fourth point, which is by destroying the La Masia. You can see before Bartomeu and even before Sandro Rosell, during John Laporta era, La Masia used to be a gem of our football club. La Masia used to be the answer of our needs. Whenever there used to be need of new talent, La Masia used to be the answer for that kind of question. Just see the history of Football Club Barcelona. All of our legends like Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, Puyol, David Villa, you just name it, PK, all these legends come, Sergio Busquets, all these legends come through our academy, La Masia, and they won everything. They won FIFA World Cup, they won two Euro Cups, they won FIFA Club World Cup, they won many Champions Leagues, they won many Copa del Rey, they won many La Ligas, they won everything. These kind of legends used to exist in our team, and from where they came through La Masia. But Bartomeu destroyed all of this philosophy, all Cruyff's philosophy. He used to import players from outside, which costed Barcelona over 1 billion euro, and in a negative manner, because most of those transfers were resulted in a negative manner to Football Club Barcelona, because those transfers were ridiculous by Bartomeu, and those transfers were short-sighted by Bartomeu. Guys, I'm not saying that before Bartomeu we did not used to sign the players. Yes, even during John Laporta we used to sign players from outside, but number of those players we used to sign from outside were less. Whenever we needed player, our priority used to be La Masia, and the second choice used to be buying player from outside with sensible amount of money, not crazy amount of money. And that's how John Laporta used to run the club, not like crazy Bartomeu. Guys, my last point is no connection with the players like Laporta used to have. You can see the history of Football Club Barcelona in its prime era. You can see the relationship, the connection of our president John Laporta with our ex-players, with Messi, with Xavi, with Iniesta, with Puyol, with David Villa, with all of these players. Messi is still playing with Football Club Barcelona. You can see his relations in past and in present, but just see the relationship of Bartomeu with players like Xavi, Iniesta, with players like Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, David Villa, Dani Alves, Puyol, with PK, all of these players. Bartomeu used to have a nonsense, ridiculous relationship with these players. Players did not trust him. Players did not believe in the philosophy of Football Club Barcelona during Bartomeu's era. So, guys, here I've explained the 4 points in which I've explained how Bartomeu destroyed Football Club Barcelona. But now we have John Laporta, and we will see in the future that what will happen. Will John Laporta will bring our Football Club Barcelona at its apex level in football or not? We will see that.